What is your relationship with sports?
Probably started when I was younger. Like I was that kid that hated Vince Carter. Like that's how I remember my dad taking me to a basketball game and sitting there and just booing Vince Carter and having no idea why I hated this person. And that was just like my start in basketball. And from there I just started playing basketball as a young kid, and I realized I'm not gonna be the next LeBron James. So I was like, let me get on the media side of things and like hopefully write about basketball. So I feel like I found my niche in terms of telling stories about people coming up in the city in terms of basketball. I find like at times like neighborhoods in the city don't, like Scarborough, Rexdale, Jane Finch, when it comes to basketball, like those are untapped stories. So I always try to show love to like communities and people I know in that area. So a lot of it when it comes to, especially when it comes to those neighborhoods, when you read about them in the news, it's like all the bad stuff gets highlighted. So for me, whenever I want to write that story, I'm like, hey, I want to highlight that they come from this neighborhood and they're doing good in that neighborhood. So that's like my focus when it comes to my stories, and also like telling stories of Canadian basketball players on the rise before everyone starts to figure out who they are. It's like everyone realizes once they get drafted, they're like, oh, Shaden Sharp, oh, this person. But I'm like, oh, I want to follow them before they get to that point. So that's kind of like my approach to telling stories and like trying to discover who these guys are before they become who they are in a way, you know?